I would rather live a life of failures. I left. It can make you nervous, anxious, make your heart race. There's a quote that says, many people are alive, but not many people live comfortable being uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen that I've already talked about this when I was promoting the Journey event. And I still emphasize this because getting out of your comfort zone is one of the hardest things you can ever do, but it's one of the best things that you could ever do. And as a personal example, this year I would be going to my 3rd year in university under finance. Essentially, I am in my 3rd year of university this year. And in school, University of Calgary, I have an amazing friend group, you know, shout out my friends. And then also everywhere I go in that school, it's like every building I go to, I have a group of people I can talk to. So essentially I have a huge community and a lot of friends at uni. I am also an executive of a club known as ESCOM. Join us every Friday at 3 p.m. Join us every Friday at 3 p.m. Join us every Friday at 3 p.m. I was also getting very good grades. I was excelling in my classes. And little did I know, I was getting complacent again. I was getting too comfortable. So you know what I did? I left. Once again, literally, I took myself out of my comfort zone and put myself in a place to grow, to continue to learn even more. And look, I just want to emphasize this again. I say the word emphasize a lot because I want to emphasize a lot of things. Anyways, I want to emphasize this. Going to school is not a bad thing. Please, like, go to school. I encourage people to go to school. Go to school. Go if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, bro. Do whatever you want to do. Go to school, okay? Please, I beg, please do not message me saying I dropped out of school because of your video. No, please. I do not want that. Go to school. I encourage you to go to school. Do your passions. But my circumstance, I will explain in a later video, was different. I will explain why I left school, actually, in a later video. But for now, that's not the point. And once again, in my life, I took myself out of my comfort zone. This time, a huge one. I'm giving up my sense of security of finishing early. I was literally ahead of my classes. I only have to take maybe 18 to 19 classes left. I could easily finish that in 2 years. But I took another risk. Because, why? I see potential in where I'm headed. I see a vision and a place of where I'm going. So that's why, once again, I took myself out of my comfort for me to grow even more. I would rather live a life of failures than a life of regret. I'm not saying obviously we want to live a life of failures, but the moral of that quote is I would rather try something and figure out I wasn't good at it or I messed up here than not even trying at all and regretting not even doing it. Because if you try something and you go someplace and do things and literally get out of your comfort zone, you will figure out what you're good at, what you're not good at, who to talk to and not to talk to, and who you are. If you're just gonna sit back and always stay back, you're gonna be stagnant. However, we've all been there, haven't we? Even I have. We've been stuck in that cozy bubble of familiarity, afraid to take that leap of faith. But guess what? Growth and success reside right outside your small little box. So my dear friends, let's take a macro view of this daunting topic. The comfort zone trap. The comfort zone trap is a concept that refers to the tendency of people staying within their familiar and comfortable routines, habits, and situations, even if those routines do not enable an individual to grow. The comfort zone trap is a sweet little trap that lures you in blankets of familiarity and cushions of predictability. Here are the few characteristics of the comfort zone trap. You stay within your comfort zone because you know the outcome of all your actions. There is no change. Everything is predictable and it provides a sense of security. For example, you don't want to meet new people because why? Why do you need to meet new people when you already know your friends, all the people that you are with? You don't want to learn something new. Why? Because you already know the things that you know. Why do I need to learn something new? Why do I need to try something? Predictability, familiarity. Number 2, resistance to change. Related to the first topic, you don't want anything to change. And the fear of the unknown. Number 3, limited growth. You will literally not grow. Okay. I'm talking about in life, not physically. Okay? Regret and stagnation. I mentioned this before. Remaining in the comfort zone can lead to regret and stagnation. There's a quote that says, many people are alive, but not many people live. So let me ask you today, are you truly living or are you just alive? Are you just going through the motions? This relates to all aspects of your life. Ask yourself this, are you truly living or am I just going through the motions? It relates to your studies, relates to your work, it relates to your ministries, it relates to everything that you do. Number 5, missed opportunities. Once again, I want to dive into my personal story on this one. Missed opportunities. Last year, R2R, Real to Reality. If I didn't get out of my comfort zone to start a podcast with my friends, would I have known the mentor that I have now? If I didn't reach out to my mentor, once again, that'll be in a later video, would I have be the person that I am today? If I didn't take that opportunity, would I have met the people that I know today? Would I have hosted in my own event? Would I have become the person that I am today if I never truly took risks? If I never truly got out of my comfort zone? You missed all these opportunities because of your fear of the unknown, because of the comfort zone trap. But think about it. Looking at history, did all the greatest explorers, philosophers, scientists, successors, did they stay within their comfort zone? No, of course not. They pushed boundaries. They ventured into uncharted territories, and they dared to make a difference and be different than everybody else. For example, let's look at the famous philosopher, Aristotle. Aristotle is one of the most famous philosophers in recent Western society. He had major discoveries in metaphysics, biology, ethics, logic, politics, aesthetics, meteorology, psychology, and education. You think this man who discovered the little foundation of the Western world found and discovered all these things without getting out of his comfort zone? Of course not. This man was the most curious man in the entire world at that time, which leads me to my next topic, the power of discomfort. Now I get it, stepping out of your comfort zone can be scary. It can make you nervous, anxious, and make your heart race and your palms sweaty. But this is what I've learned. Whenever you experience the nervousness, the anxiousness, and all these things, you are in the right spot. It means a huge shift that is changing in your life. That means you are growing. When you feel like you want to quit, when you feel like you want to go back to familiarity, when you feel like you want to take a step back and return to your zone of comfort, that's when you need to realize that that is exactly where you want to be. Trust me, I've had those feelings before, and I still feel those feelings now. But remember this, discomfort is your greatest teacher and your greatest asset to progressing in life. It is a sign that you're becoming a better version of yourself. You're scratching off the old and you're putting on the new. And after you overcome that feeling of discomfort, you will realize time and time again you'll be able to do it again and again and again, to the point where you literally become comfortable being uncomfortable. Which leads me to my next topic, embrace fear and uncertainty. Touching back on what I said earlier, if you look at my Instagram, I posted a photo back in June, I believe, and the caption was, comfortable being uncomfortable. And essentially, if you want to progress in life, you truly need to live in that paradox. I know it's weird. You need to be accustomed or at ease with situations and challenges that are considered uncomfortable. So my friends, it is time to be friends with fear and uncertainty as you embark on your journey. I say friends to these two foes because once you become friends to these two foes, they will be a driving force to success. Fear and uncertainty, fear and doubt, fear as a whole can be your greatest downfall or your greatest asset. And not to get too spiritual or anything once again, but the way I face my fears, face my anxieties, face my worries is because of this Bible verse. In Joshua 1:9, God says this, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord our God is with you wherever you go." Topic number 4, the rewards. Now here's the best part, the rewards of pushing your boundaries. The rewards of pushing those boundaries, leaving that zone, enables you to unlock a world of possibilities. You discover strengths you never knew you had. You build resilience, courage, and confidence. And most importantly, you start to live and not just be alive. You learn, you grow, and essentially, you progress as a human. So once again, my friends, as you embark on this journey of life, embrace uncomfortability. And please, get out of your comfort zone. And just like that, that concludes today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to The Journey TV. If you found this video to resonate with you, share it to somebody else so they too can hear this message. And always remember this, together, we'll make it to the top.